The story begins with Juan, a poor, struggling artist who can barely afford his rent. He sits on the street painting portraits for a little income. One day, after completing a beautiful portrait, the girl is amazed, but just then a luxurious car stops nearby. Inside is the richest man in the village, and beside him sits Juan's ex-girlfriend. The rich man humiliates Juan, throws money at him and mocks, "Here, this should be enough for your whole day." Juan, embarrassed, quietly packs his things and drives off in his battered car, if you could even call it driving. He returns to his village, a place filled with painters and art galleries. On his way home, his landlord demands overdue rent. Juan angrily throws last month's rent in his face, only to be reminded he still owes this month. The landlord throws a water bottle at him. Instead of fighting back, Juan calmly keeps it for recycling. He sells bottles at the end of every month. The landlord mocks him, saying, "That's poor man logic." Juan then visits his dream art gallery, begging the owner to sponsor his painting. The owner laughs and says the money Juan offers isn't enough to pay for even 1 square meter of wall space. When Juan insists his art has improved, even his blind girlfriend Tien loves it. The gallery owner mocks him for trusting a blind person's opinion. Tien lost her vision years ago and works as a massage therapist, where people often take advantage of her. One day Juan catches men harassing her and beats them up, but they gang up and beat him instead. Later Tien tends to his wounds and he lies, saying he destroyed them. He gives her shoes and they dance happily for a while, until she senses someone else in the room, Juan's friend, secretly staying with them. Later Juan and his friend drink on the rooftop until they pass out. Suddenly, a spaceship appears. 3 aliens step out. Juan tries to secretly take a photo, but the flash exposes him and they vanish, dropping a strange pen-like device. The next morning, Juan discovers the pen can bring drawings to life. He draws an apple, it becomes real. He draws gold, it appears. Soon he and his friend are rich beyond imagination. Juan even draws a giant palace, but deletes it when chaos erupts. Pays rent for 100 years in advance, shocks his neighbors, and becomes insanely wealthy. He buys palaces in front of his shocked ex, who instantly regrets leaving him. He takes his blind girlfriend Tien to a mansion and proposes. But she refuses, not because she doesn't love him, but because she doesn't want to burden him as a blind wife. When Juan tells her the truth about the magic pen, she begs him to draw her new eyes. Their first attempts fail horribly, but after drawing her entire body in a painting, Tien suddenly disappears and reappears with perfect eyesight. Overjoyed, Juan shows her the world she couldn't see before. His paintings now sell for millions. He becomes a superstar. But soon the truth emerges. The pen doesn't create things, it steals them. Tien's eyesight came by taking vision from a famous actress, who suddenly went blind on set. Money appears for Juan but disappears from banks worldwide. Police start investigating. Juan's greedy rival Li Changyi learns about the pen through a hidden camera and steals it. He uses it to create palaces, luxury, even kidnaps a beauty queen by drawing her out of a magazine. Aliens finally return, furious. They explain the device transfers objects from one place to another, meaning everything created was actually stolen from somewhere else. Changyi tries to fight them but is easily defeated. Juan honestly confesses he modified the device to look like a pen. Impressed by his honesty, the aliens agree to fix everything. Juan makes one request: please return everything to where it belongs. The aliens do it. Everything disappears, including Tien's eyesight, the wealth, the palaces, the luxury. Everything. Changyi is arrested for kidnapping the beauty queen. Life returns to normal. Juan loses his fame and nobody wants his paintings again. But despite everything, Tien opens her salon again and marries Juan. They start a peaceful, simple life together and eventually have a child. And just like that, the extraordinary journey of the magical pen ends, teaching that shortcuts, greed, and stolen blessings never truly bring happiness.